Hello everybody, welcome to Penumbra. I don't know why I have these games, but I do. Before I play the new Amnesia, which I completely forgot I had, I want to play through Penumbra because I've had these on my Steam library for a really long time and I've never got around to play it. So we're going to play the first Penumbra, which is episode 1, Overture. We're playing on normal. My story began February year 2000. These games are supposed to be are apparently good, is from what I've heard a while ago.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly burst to explanations. My father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
I have no idea how long these games are. I hope they're kind of short, but who knows? Honestly. It's the first time finally we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I still pack things up using left mouse, and I can close things. I'm looking at using right mouse. Jack! Is that Jack Daniels? Oh no! I broke it! To-do list. Oh, this feels like an old game, but I cannot wait to play this, actually, honestly. Sorting the map's a good decades or so to date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I'm pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by, chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why we still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? Are we praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing that they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Heckus Village said they were mostly out of season. If you happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well on ice. Do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. Another one! No! Come back! I will not break this one. What's that? Oh, flashlight! What? No way! We have a flashlight in the game. Now where's the emergency glow stick? Still, locker. Whoa. That is... Wow, okay. Ah, some batteries to power my flashlight. Could come in handy. The torch runs low on batteries. I should be able to access them through my inventory or that cheat. Okay. That should be everything I need. I want to get back before dark. Okay. So we have 60% battery left. I'm fit as a fiddle. A little padlock, notebook, and I've got a few inventory slots. Except with the voice sitting out into the blizzard that I had formed. Oh my god, that is loud. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in. Started looking for shelter. It's so cold. I don't know where I am. I need to find shelter soon. Well, there's a little divot. Numb long ago, but I still wear the wind roaring in the past because some kind of animal in the distance. Can't get in. Ice is thick. Take this rock and I can smash it, right? There we go. I hope to God it's not frozen inside as well. So weak. But... Whoa, dude. That's cool. That is neat. Why is it louder? Oh, nice. Okay, so, what is going on? I am standing on a grate. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Okay, so we did not shut the hatch. Bunker full of ammunition? Am I looking at that right? Empty ammunition. What is this place? I got it. Feels like a Amnesia, but more modern-esque. I like it, honestly. What in the world? A hammer. Let's see. I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right. And then following through by pushing left. Opposite works. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold right mouse after the backswing, I should be able to look around. Wow, okay. It's got mechanics to it. Wooden door. I hope it's open. It's not breaking for me. Whoa, a metal shelf. I feel like I could definitely move those. Ah, there we go. So basically, I can't, like, grab things when I'm holding the hammer, which makes sense. Stuck, maybe. Yeah, okay, I got you. There we go, I'm in. Why is it blue on my left? Hatch, seriously solid. I wouldn't, open my hand. Something obviously wanted to keep people out or in. I went back in. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh. I'm really good at beating up the stuff. Okay, so that just lets me back through here. Just then lets me go through here. Why is there turns? Oh, what? That is weird. It's like there's some... although the hole in the center, there's no way to operate it. Okay. So am I looking for something to fix that? Oh! Why was there just a steel rod over there? Okay, there was just a steel rod hidden underneath. And I had no idea. I kind of feel dumb, but whatever. I can't squeeze through that. I was hoping I could. Now I can. Whenever I was descending into it, was 100 feet below ground, protected by solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but most mundane emotion. Once again, I felt I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Jotted down some notes. No, you didn't. The cave is anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors, fairy tales. I do not take any chances. If I face against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defense now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best be staying low and out of sight until whether or not it's a threat. Crouching, less control, gives me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't make anything unless something's right on top of me. Okay, so if I have blue tint in my vision, I'm stealth. Just but to hide in a couple seconds or so, perfectly still. That'll make me completely, properly hidden. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible, and after some time, I should get night vision back, provided I stand still. I get night vision when I stand still crouched. Okay. Anyways, I was looking at my journal. It caved in. There must be another way out. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? This is old, some juice. Storage room is over here. Storage room locked. It's not locked. I just walked right on in. Okay. What? Hi, storage room. It's a lighter, was it? Here, I hear chicken chatter. Thank God. That sounds like a dog, brother. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, what the hell did... What just happened? I don't know if that was a good idea. Painkillers, batteries. I may never get used to that. Okay. Okay, so I'm... Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Ooh. Is that a spider? I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders either, home skillet. I don't know what I need to do with this ladder, but I will be taking it over here for now. That's a dead dog. Horrible sight, luckily mummified, or else the smell would be awful. I begin this record still the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensured the 6 hours previous. My aim is to retain secure until the hope that maybe arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area, the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the mere food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, our fate is again. Forecast that today rescue crews will arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. They have not arrived, but tomorrow I will go out and search for them. My mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both of those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I found only danger. I approached old living quarters, but curiously could not find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creatures. It seems to have made this mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran away, injured my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket within the area I discovered the storeroom. I think I should keep me safe for the time being. This place is a maze. My lesson is learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I don't like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of them, the accursed 8-legged beast nestling in my upper mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of the arachnid. It'd be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me. Oh, whoops. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration. I have had this since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about this creature's natural habitat. For 4 days now, I've been surviving solely off the quite considerable consistency provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled upon me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-savings finding. Creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I now only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather healthy meal. Wow. Okay. Dusty old bags. Blister my flesh to bone in an instant. Why is there steam down here, I wonder? Ow, that hurted. Day 71. My early assumption on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I'm concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic, or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stash of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I found a human voice outside. Spiders are so tasty. From the marks I have been making on the wall and my scribbling diary entries, which in the dark may amount to illegible scrawling, today is the 100th day of my new life. The past month, my animal friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in numbers and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, and I am never recognized, I at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of these delicious creatures. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consider whatever. Oh. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say it looks like eggshells. Oh, fun. The spiders are eggs now. That's not what you want to see, honestly. Can't open it with the lock intact. Well, I can break the lock, I think, right? Woo! I did it! Fuel for the lighter. Painkillers. This should fire up now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I have that now. Oh, okay, so it's an item that I need to solve something, I think. Hospital Gray. That's fun that there is a name for that. Nope. What do you mean, nope? Christ, what am I thinking? Burn the old rags? Because it'd be funny. Can't burn the dog, can I? Yeah, no, not quite that, yeah. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. But I have a lighter now. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Whatever that is doesn't sound good. Oh, fun. Convenient that I brought the ladder with me. Come here. Dragging the ladder across the floor. Come here. Let's get you into position. There we go. Thank you, ladder. I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. I think that was my best chance to get some answers. Who else is still down here? I don't know. Years and years of reports, life and death. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in the relation to the spiders and whom shared my existence in the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory not too long ago, their behavior became more overtly aggressive, and so I've attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetics. Even if I did have any anesthetics or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so the anesthetics was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it would be becoming old and rusty, I still have my penknife to do the double well. Elementary, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. Spider haters note. Substances farming on my tongue, and was forced to accept that it became infected, though consistent through constant toxic ingestion. Although a century of days comes and goes, it seems like so long ago I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from where I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems fate is worse than the ones. Fine. Okay. I enjoy that I went from note 3 to spider haters note. He hates spiders now. I'm so glad we found that one out. large hole is large enough for a man. Not that I would go near it. What burrowed this tunnel? Beef jerky! What do I do with beef jerky? Not without aroma. I did not. I have a lighter now. I don't know what it's used for, but I can go and find out. Is there something else down here? What is that? Never been scared in my life. I feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, better not stare it out. Anything with my field of vision panic. There it is. There's a dog roaming. Here it comes. Oh my god, here he comes. Don't walk on the outside. 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 He didn't walk on the outside. We're good. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I do not like this. Okay, I'm in the office now. There's a dog. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is something weird going on down here. It is not cozy down here in this bunker at all. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it off here. I hope you guys are enjoying Penumbra. I know, like, I play through old games and horror games and all that, but it's an experience, and I want it, you know, to say that I played through these games and, you know, had the chance to get around to playing them. So, anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys suggest me play, please down in the comment section below. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.